us now is Amira Daboul. She is a cook and author of Awafi, from Amira's Kitchen, a Chaldean cookbook I have right here in my hands with me today, and you can get that in many other places, but we'll talk to her about what is in that cookbook and her approach to cooking as well. Amira, thanks for being with us today.
Hi.
Appreciate having you on. So tell us a little bit about the cookbook, but let's start off with, because it's a Chaldean cookbook, it's all based on Chaldean cooking. What are some of the characteristics of Chaldean cooking?
It's we have all traditional recipes from my grandma and my mom and my mother-in-law. We're all made from scratch. Our cooking is all clean and healthy, and we make it from scratch. We use no cans, no frozen food, nothing. Everything is clean and healthy food we have. And these are the recipes that have been passed on from generation to generation, and I wrote them down to keep them all in the book and to pass them to my kids and grandkids and future to become generations.
So then what prompted you then to, I mean, obviously you mentioned that the familial aspects of things, passing these recipes on to your family was important, and that's part of the reason you compiled this cookbook. But you're also releasing this cookbook to the general public as well. What motivated you to then turn this into a cookbook that would then be published so that other people that maybe aren't from a Chaldean background can learn to cook Chaldean traditional foods and enjoy them themselves?
I wanted to share our traditions and our recipes and the way we cook for everybody. I wanted to keep our generation, my grandma's and my tradition from the village we came from, because the village doesn't exist like it used to be before. And I wanted to capture it and put it all in the book to have it. When you put it in a book, it's going to stay there. We're not going to lose it. So I wanted not to lose the tradition and the recipes. My mom and my grandma and my mother-in-law, we baked them, cooked together days and day after.
So tell us more about your history cooking. You mentioned that you cooked a lot with your family earlier on in your life, but do you also do this professionally now? Is this more of just a hobby of yours that's turned into this great passion? How did you really become so passionate about cooking, particularly these traditional Chaldean dishes?
It's just a hobby, and I needed it to do something, and I was really inspired by my kids and my daughters and my nieces and nephews. They wanted the recipes to be written down, so they have them, and that would motivate me to put it in a book and to write it down.
We're joined by Amira Daboul. Oh, please continue.
And that's why I wrote it, and made me motivated. It's just my passion. I just love to cook. It brings me happiness, and I enjoy baking and cooking. That's all I like to do with it.
We're joined by Amira Daboul. She is the cook and author of Awafi, from Amira's Kitchen, a Chaldean cookbook, which is it available now, Amira? Where can people get a copy of Awafi?
www.amiraskitchen.com. You can go and order it, or you can, Babylon has it, and the Babylon and Ashtar, the Middle Eastern market, they carry it.
We're joined by Amira Daboul. She is a cook and the author of Awafi, from Amira's Kitchen, a Chaldean cookbook, as she said, available in a number of different places. If you would be interested in learning some of these traditional Chaldean dishes and recipes from someone that has had these passed down to her through generations of family and is continuing to do that, not only in her family, but to yours as well. And so, Amira, what are some of your favorite dishes in this cookbook and just overall that you enjoy cooking for your family, or that your family enjoys cooking with you?
We like to bake and cook together all the time. My daughters always help me, as I help my mom. We grew up helping, working together. My mom, my mother-in-law, we always baked and cooked together. So all dishes are great. We have the best dishes ever. They're all healthy and nice dishes. And I'm going to share with you a recipe I prepared for you. It's baklava,
okay,
where is the dessert we use in happy occasions.
Okay.
So I can demonstrate, and what is the best step is to do is cover it up with the damp towel so the phyllo dough doesn't dry out and then will crack. Okay. So if it's soft and moist, you can work with it better. And you take 2 sheets at a time. You spray it with the clarified butter. It's already in there and shows you how to clarify the butter. And spray the 2 sheets. Turn it over. Spray it again with butter, warm butter. You need it to be warm. And I have pistachio here. I had grind already, mix it with sugar and rose water and butter so it can stick to the thing. And you make sure you put it on straight and line. Make it even. And now I'm going to turn it over gently. You work with this gently because phyllo dough is very, very sensitive. It breaks very easy. And now when you're done, you gather it together, push it together. And if it's not stuck, you need to oil it. And then, there we go. Then you butter it.
Okay.
Again, the top, so you want the phyllo to stay nice and crispy. And then you bake it for over 25 minutes, depending on your oven, and that's how it comes out.
Very nice. Yeah, and you delivered some of it to us, so this is also another way that it turns out if you have the shot of this. But yeah, you are able to chop it up into some smaller pieces, and turns out really nice.
You can have a piece and taste it. Let us know how you like it.
Absolutely, it will do. Let me just pull one of these pieces out of here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. So this is exactly the recipe that Amira just cooked for you on the screen there, and it is this is in Awafi, correct?
Yes.
It is in.
Yes. It's in there. Yes.
That is fantastic. That's great. That is really tasty. Yeah, that's an excellent recipe.
Thank you. Enjoy. Awafi, as we say. Awafi means enjoy.
Okay.
And health. Yes.
So that makes even more sense for that title then. I'm joined by Amira Daboul. She's a cook and author of Awafi from Amira's Kitchen. And again, just tell us again some of the places, at least locally or online, where this is available.
Babylon on Maple and Orchard Lake, Ashtar 14 Mile in Haggerty, and CK in Sterling Heights. Middle Eastern Arabic store.
Yeah, various stores around the local area where you're going to be able to get Awafi from Amira's Kitchen and learn some of these some of these great recipes that have been passed down through generations of Amira's family and other Chaldean families in the local area. It makes a great holiday gift for people, and it'd be really interesting as you get together with your family and run through some of your traditions for the holidays, to also be able to explore some other traditions from other communities in our local area as well, such as the Chaldean community. That has a lot of these great traditions and recipes as well. We're joined by Amira Daboul, the cook and author of Awafi from Amira's Kitchen, a Chaldean cookbook. And so is this your first cookbook, Amira? Is this your first kind of venture like this? Or have you done things like this before with Amira's Kitchen?
Yes, this is my first book.
So then Amira's Kitchen, is this also a new venture for you? Is this a new project of yours? Or has Amira's Kitchen been something that has that been a business or an idea that you have been working on for a while now, and this is just the first time you've run into something like a cookbook as opposed to making these dishes and providing them to other people?
This is my first time making the cookbook, and I got just interested in it all of a sudden out of nowhere. My kids wanted the recipe, and I start writing them down, and from there I start, let me make you a book, guys. And then from the small book turned out to be a big book. So I get into it really, and I enjoy doing it.
And so how long has this cookbook been available? And if it's already been out for purchase for a while or available for purchase for a while, what's been the response?
Very good. I've been having really good response, and people are very, very happy with it. They've given me very nice feedbacks, how easy it is to follow. to read the recipe, to understand step by step in there, and the pictures I have in there for every step. There's pictures available, there's step by step, and the reading, it's really nice. The way it's written, very simple and easy to follow. They're very happy with it.
We're joined by Amira Daboul. She is the author of Awafi from Amira's Kitchen, a Chaldean cookbook. You can learn more by visiting amiraskitchen.com, or you can also learn about this cookbook and then find it in a number of different places all throughout the local area. Amira, anything else that people should know about Awafi or anything else from Amira's Kitchen at this time before we let you go today?
It's a really good book. It's good to have it in your home. It's not just a book. It's more a history to me book, because I capture the history of my village where I came from. And it's nice to have it to pass on to your kids and grandkids. I really recommend people getting it to have it in their house. Even non-Chaldean people, there's nice recipes and easy to follow. They're very easy to do and very nice traditions we have in there. It's good to share with everybody. And I'm happy to be able to share it.
Yeah, we're happy to have had you on to share it with us. Again, it is Awafi. It is from Amira's Kitchen. You can learn more at amiraskitchen.com. You can also order Awafi on amiraskitchen.com, $45 for the cookbook, and you can get an Awafi apron as well for $10 at amiraskitchen.com. Amira, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.